Well, changes are coming to the Baltimore Police Department.
This after another year of 300 homicides. The police department, of course, is in the midst of a complete overhaul and a heavy focus on shift changes and more officers on the streets.
That's right. WJZ is live right now at City Police Headquarters. Max McGee joins us now with the details. Max?
Mary and Rick, the big question among residents was, why don't we see more officers? Well, a new police shift will see more bodies on the force that'll fight back against those 300-plus homicides we saw last year. A fix is on the way to combat crime in Baltimore City, one that involves more officers on the streets. Interim Police Commissioner Gary Tuggle says it's also designed to help the men and women in blue.
We had officers working 14, 15, 16 hours a day routinely on a schedule where they thought they were going to get 4 days off, when in fact they ended up getting drafted on that fourth day, so they were only getting 3 days off.
In 2018, Baltimore saw more than 300 homicides, an unsettling number that had many in the community wondering, where are the police? The new shift ends the 4-day work week and returns to a 5-day work week. Lifelong resident Pat McCarty.
I think that's probably a good idea until things get settled down.
If we don't get more police on the streets, they're not going to be able to do anything about all of the crime that's going on.
I do see them there. I think we had an incident where an alarm went off once and the cops were there in like literally less than 1 minute.
The increased presence will also bring an increased level of supervision, but some tell WJZ the amount of officers doesn't matter unless they're efficient.
I will hope that they're increasing it in a positive way. Like, I hope that the officers are there to actually to protect and serve and not there to harass and, do the things that they were doing before.
And that we ensure, not just for the police department, but for the citizens of Baltimore, that this transition is not only smooth, but it's effective.
The new staffing shift will begin in just 9 days. This is right before Michael Harrison begins his tenure as commissioner on February 11th. He'll be coming from the city of New Orleans. Live in downtown Baltimore, I'm Max McGee for WJZ.